This is a book that I just published. It is called 136 Frugal Ways to Save the Planet, and it is available on Amazon as a Kindle, a paperback, and also a hardcover. And on the back it says, do you want to help your planet and fight back against climate change, pollution, and habitat destruction, but also need to save money and pay your monthly bills? Saving the world doesn't have to be expensive, and in fact the environment will benefit as you reduce your spending. You can help the environment with easy and cost-effective changes, including reduce your meat consumption, put a brick in your toilet tank, switch to online banking, make your own laundry detergent, cut your grocery shopping spending, go thrift shopping. This book guides you through 136 frugal ways to make small, eco-friendly, and cost-effective changes. Carrie Scarr is a writer, illustrator, and YouTuber. She writes about frugal living on her blog, Frugal Carrie, at frugalcarrie.com, and posts YouTube videos on Frugal Carrie. She holds degrees in English Literature, BA, Library Science, MLS, and Business Administration, MBA. She lives in Bozeman, Montana. So what I would like to do is just show you guys a quick flip through, kind of showing you what's included in here. And there's a table of contents if you just want to flip to the section that you're most interested in. And let's start with the introduction. My favorite part of the introduction is, do you feel the overwhelming weight of a dying planet? Perhaps you've been asking yourself, how can I make any difference? This book's mission is to provide hope. Every time you make a conscious decision to do better for the planet, you change the world just a little bit. No matter how out of reach it can seem to try and save the world, we can do it. We can all work together to reduce our impact on the environment, slow the rate of climate change, work to reduce habitat destruction and pollution. So this book is really about providing hope, giving you some tangible and small, meaningful ways that you can save money and also help the environment as well. And rather than focusing on the big picture environment issues, fast fashion, big corporations, banks, I mean, all those ideas that really do impact the environment, they're really big things. So I thought, let's just focus on a few small things that we can actually do to save money and maybe create a better world. So really just small things in the bathroom, like putting a brick in your toilet tank, just to disrupt the water a little bit and use less water. Turning off the water when you're brushing your teeth. Just really small things that you can do that'll make an impact. Maybe not a huge impact, but a small impact that can help you out with your budget and do some good as well. Reducing the physical media that we're consuming. Reading online, using your local library. I think the library is a really great resource, especially if you're trying to save some money. I think you'll be really surprised what libraries can do nowadays. They lend out ebooks and audiobooks and movies, all these things you can access online. So they have really moved into the digital world. If you haven't explored your local library, give them a shot. I think you'll end up saving some money. And electronics are just a big part of our daily life. Delaying upgrading your electronics. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement when a new company puts out a new phone, but it is so easy just to delay it for a year or two and really just use what you have. And making use of your community that you live in. Taking advantage of free concerts, community events, rather than focusing on, big concerts, from your favorite bands. Maybe your favorite bands can be local as well. And your food is always a way that you can reduce some of your spending. Slow cookers and Instapots are a great way to have some convenient food. Maybe you're really tired mid-week, and just putting your food in the slow cooker makes it so when you come home at night, you just have food ready to go. Making your coffee at home. If you're a frequent of Starbucks and just addicted to your daily grab and go coffee, making your coffee at home can certainly be a way to reduce some of your costs there. And in your home itself, there are so many ways that you can reduce your spending. Installing aerators, turning down your thermostat, turning down your water heater. And of course, these options are going to really depend on whether you rent or own your own home. But certainly some ways that just about everybody can reduce their spending, even if something simple like opening your windows or installing some blackout curtains. And in the kitchen, you always have plenty of options. Most folks have a dishwasher, and on modern dishwashers, there's usually some energy efficient settings that you can use. Keeping your freezer full, such as a simple way to just make the best use of your freezer and cut down on your electricity use. And when it comes to laundry, limiting your dryer time can really help out. Line drying your clothes. Not everything needs to be heated in the dryer and until they're nice and toasty. A lot of things can just be hung up on a line. And the line can be outdoors. It can even be indoors. If you live in an apartment, just purchasing a really cheap $30 rack, can really help out with your costs for your laundry and help the planet as well. Composting your food scraps is a really great way to have some extra nutrients for your garden. And of course, the big buzzwords are reuse and recycle. And there's so many ways that we can just be kind to the planet when we're reusing and recycling. Not just throwing things in the trash, but finding extra uses for things. Like your old rags, use them instead of paper towels. Using cloth napkins, reusing bags. And we all get so much junk mail every year. You can make use of your junk mail. You can use your junk mail envelopes for writing paper. And you can even put your name on the list not to receive so much junk mail in the first place. So do take advantage of those options. And buying quality products. I think this is a big idea that we're so used to buying whatever's cheap. But things fall apart when they're not well made. So definitely spend the extra time and research what's going to be a really good good product that's gonna last. And of course, car emissions, a big tax on the environment. There are so many options, whether it's biking or taking public transportation or walking, carpooling. There are a lot of options to save you some money and also to help out the environment. And for just a little bit of fun, your Frugal Eco Score. Ready to find your current Frugal Eco Score? And this is your starting place for your Frugal Eco journey. Give yourself 1 point for every item that is currently part of your eco lifestyle. So this is just a bit of fun just to find out exactly where you are. You know, if you've done some really basic things like switching to online banks or using your library. Most people have at least a starting place just to find out exactly where you are and how much you can improve on your budget and also helping the planet. And there are over 50 references just to give everybody a framework for where I found my information and where you can look to read more about some of the ideas found in this book. And there is an index as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.